Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. I don't mean to brag or anything, but I managed to do another video and it didn't take me 2 months. Now before I start this video, I had a quick little announcement. Recently, I actually got partnered with Black Desert. Thank you, you're too kind. But I'm telling you this because that means I might have access to giveaways for codes and such, so if you want to participate in those things, click my description down below and follow my Twitch over there. Anyways, let's get started. This is something that's going to be really hard for me to do and say, but I've got some really bad news. It's time to get rid of my Tet Blackstar armor. I know it's great and it's hard to say goodbye, but it's time to move on. Goodbye, old friend. Alright, well, I got money now and I'm going to be working towards Fallen God. By selling my armor, I now have enough silver to buy Caphras to get my armor to C6, and I just got enough materials recently to get the armor to pen. So I'm going to reform this armor to pen, and then I'm going to put in the Caphras to get it to C6, and then I have to work towards getting enough Caphras to get it to C10 so I can turn it into a Fallen God. I've actually already gotten my flame for the armor a very long time ago, before I got my La Roseka in just a few hours. I know I'm carried, etc., but that being said, I'm going to be able to finish my Fallen God in not too much time at all. Here it is. I've also got some potentially bad news, or good news, depending on why you even watch this channel. After grinding Ollun Valley a couple times and realizing I don't want to keep switching crystals around or losing crystals, I've decided to finally tag a character, and that class is a Dark Knight. Now, a lot of the times while I'm streaming, I get a lot of questions as to why I'm playing Dark Knight and why not a more efficient class, and the reason is I'm not an efficient person. Anyone who watches this content or the streams understands that I just do things for fun, and I chose Dark Knight purely because I think she looks cool. I like her floaty swords and I like the effects, and that's about it. That's all the thought I put into it. That being said, I don't really know how to grind on DK, so I'm going to try to use her while I'm grinding for Caphras to get my Fallen God, and if I like her, then I'll stick to her and I'll use her at Ollun Valley. I've heard she isn't the greatest grinder for Ollun Valley, however, I've also seen a couple players do pretty decent, so I'm hoping to practice and get okay with her. That being said, I am going to be alternating between Ninja and Dark Knight while I'm grinding, just to make sure that I'm making some money, since I don't really know how to grind on Dark Knight, but I'm going to ask some friends to teach me how to. Also, just a quick announcement, I found out as I was recording this, I'm going to be given some codes along with a bunch of the partners with Black Desert to give out costumes to the community, so if you want a chance of getting those costumes, pop by Twitch and look for partners that are streaming. This will be happening between the dates of December 22nd and January 2nd, and the codes will be given out at random. Alright, I've been grinding on DK for a few hours now, and so far I like it a lot actually. I like it more than I thought I would. I'm really liking the size of her AoEs and the effects. I like the ability to pull a little bit further and easier than on my ninja. I'm also liking how some of the skills will go forwards or backwards whether or not I hold LMB or RMB and such. The ability to change whether or not my skills take me forwards or backwards actually reminds me of Suck Ninja, which I really like. It's really cool to have frontal guards on the abilities that go forwards and backwards, plus the clear speed is pretty decent. I'm liking this a lot more than I thought it would. And seeing as this character is going to be strictly for PvE, I've swapped her crystals around to build her so that I don't get stunned as much. That way when I go to Ollun Valleys it won't be as bad, so hopefully I get the hang of this class and I'm able to grind better. After many hours of grinding, and mostly Caphra pre-orders, I finally got my Fallen God armor. It's beautiful. I kind of wish that they made it look a little bit different than the Blackstar armor since it's basically the same thing, but it still looks pretty cool and I'm glad to have it finished. Probably still wear my ninja clothes. Let's see how it looks on Dark Knight. Oh, this actually looks pretty cool. Seeing as the class is a Dark Knight, I actually prefer having armor on my Dark Knight as opposed to, let's just say not. I think it actually looks pretty nice. Alright, next up I want to test out the new Fang Scrolls system. So recently they added this new system for the Fang Scrolls that you could run them in multiple batches. Unfortunately, the group that I was about to do filled up quickly and we overbooked. And because I'm indecisive, the two decided to do a duel for party spot. And I've only actually seen these two in Twitch chat, I haven't seen them in game yet. I wasn't aware that they were both from strong guilds. So it was pretty cool to have a front row seat to watch them fight. Now, a bit of information on the new system. As it turns out, you're going to be able to run 5 scrolls at the same time. Each person in your party is going to have to provide 1 scroll and you'll be able to run them all at the same time. However, it's not exactly at the same time, it's more so an adjusted version of the regular run. So you aren't going to have 5 golems and 5 turtles and 5 Dark Knight bosses. They're just going to be stronger versions of what you normally fight. Unfortunately, we only have enough to do 2 runs, and I'm not really sure how much time that's going to take, but hopefully that'll give us a rough idea as to how much money it is per hour. It would be really great if the silver is good, because I'm fairly sick of the green skies in Elvia, and I've been planning to do a lot more Turos, and hopefully Ollun Valley a lot more. That way I'm going to be stocking up on these Fang Scrolls already. I will likely be filling up a couple wagons, that way I can do longer runs of these scroll sessions, so if ever you're looking for party members and you see us doing them and we're looking for party members, don't be shy to say something. Oh, it seems like the fight's coming to a conclusion. There it is. Cho wins again. Good fights, guys. Alright, the UI is pretty straightforward, so you just put in your scrolls and you wait to get started. I have been trying to do as much content as I can on my Dark Knight instead of my Ninja, just so I can get used to the class so I don't mess up when I go to Ollun Valley. Now, I've been getting this question a lot in the streams. No, I did not quit Ninja. I'm too much of a weeb to give that up. No, I am not re-rolling. This is a class I'm going to be using strictly for Ollun Valley and Turos and any content where I can lose my crystals. I'm hopeful that one day they introduce some sort of crystal slot system where you can switch between those slots. That way I don't have to hop off my Ninja. But until then, I'm going to be using her for spots where I'm at risk of losing my crystals. And I know you can just extract your crystals via the Pearl Shop item, but I'm not trying to spend money every single time I want to grind a spot that's too difficult. What I had in mind was more along the lines of what we have for our skill presets, maybe some presets for our crystals so we can swap between the two. I think that would be very useful. So after checking the materials before and after the scrolls, we made about 168 mil in 10 minutes, which is insane. That comes up to about 1 bill per hour, that is before taxes though. I'm definitely going to be saving these up and doing them again. Okay, now that I have my Fallen God, I'm going to be working towards getting it to Duo. My enhancement RNG, as you saw in the last video, has been fairly poor, so I'm hoping that things turn around with this armor. Especially since this armor requires so much durability loss after each click, which means you need a lot of memory fragments and it takes Caphras to enhance as well. I really hope that I get pretty carried for this. But not this time. I'm going to be grinding Ollun Valley, so I was really hoping to get a few extra DP, but I guess this will have to do. Alright, so today I'm going to be here with my friend Jakun. I was invited over to be taught how to do Ollun Valley, and so far he's been a great Ollun Valley guide. I've been here a few times in the past before, although I didn't have nearly enough gear and I lost a lot of crystals, so I'm hoping this time is a lot better than the last. If you don't know Jakun, I'm going to leave a link to his channels in the description down below. He's a really cool guy, even though he's kind of a degen and a much bigger weeb than I am. He's really cool, knowledgeable, and fun to hang out with. The last time I came here, I had a lot less DP and it was nighttime, so it was a lot scarier. This time my funnel guards are working since I dropped my settings a little bit lower and I turned on my exit lag, and hashtag not sponsored. And also I have more DP, so my funnel guards aren't being totally eviscerated within one single strike. I've got to say, now that I'm being taught how to grind this location and we're doing it a lot more efficiently than the last time I came here, I'm really enjoying this grind. I would go as far as to say this is probably now my favorite spot. The only downside is, I guess you have to find a party, and in that party you have to have a shy, so it could be challenging to get started, but for the most part, I love this place. Oh, I'm almost dead. Oh shit. Okay, there are a couple scares, and my HP recovery isn't as good as on my Ninja, but for the most part, I'm really liking this, and DK works pretty well here. Obviously, there are other classes that are more suited for this grind spot, but I'm enjoying it on DK. Alright, now for something magical. Alright, recently we got some hammers to click for things, and do you know what that means? If I succeed with this song, I have to listen to it for an hour straight while grinding. And I definitely didn't think that it would succeed. And so after this, I had to listen to the song for an hour. After an hour of going crazy, listening to AYAYA, I get to look at my PEN Blackstar Awakening weapons, and they look amazing. The glow is so nice on... Damn, DK, okay, chill. The glow on these weapons is so nice, it was definitely well worth it, and the grind felt really good with PEN Blackstar. I actually can't remember if this was my 3rd or 4th click between the hammers and the chronstones we got in the past. This wasn't my first click, but still very carried. I'm sorry, but I'm not. Alright, let's see how it looks like on my Ninja. Oh, these swords are so nice. I love it. I absolutely love them. Their glow is perfect. I'm so happy that I got these weapons. To anyone pursuing these weapons, I wish you the best of luck because they look amazing. Thank you to everyone who supported in the stream, who hung out and got to see this great moment. Also, thank you to the AYAYA gods. I'll be using your sacred song Anytime I go for a large enhancement, may you bless my enhancement sessions with AYAYAs. Thank you very much. Tomorrow, as of this video, the reworks will be out, so I'm going to be testing all day, and I'll be participating in a partner tournament at nighttime. I'll leave details in the link in the description down below. Thank you everyone for supporting. I really appreciate that you watch the channel and the stream. I still have a few videos planned before the end of the year, so stay tuned. Anyways, thank you for watching and take care. Bye.